Okay. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. If you are new, my name's Chantler. What's up? So I thought it'd be a good idea to start this new segment on my channel. Since I have been a little bit more consistent, your girl can start segments now. But I thought it'd be a little bit more interesting to start a segment on my channel called Confessions of a Cosmetologist, where I'm basically just giving you guys an inside scoop of what it's like being a cosmetologist. So I'm gonna just be here once a week answering questions, doing videos, giving you guys my experience as being a cosmetologist. As some of you may know, if you follow me on my other social medias, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, then you know that I have been a licensed cosmetologist since November, and I currently work from home. So I just want to give you guys some advice as far as what it's like being a cosmetologist. Okay. So on today's episode of Confessions of a Cosmetologist, I'm gonna be telling you guys the pros and cons of what it's like. So if you're interested in learning the pros and cons of what it's like being a cosmetologist, make sure you guys keep on watching. We're gonna get into the pros first. Something happy, something cute, something, get you in the mood to be a cosmetologist. I'm gonna let y'all know the real deal of why I enjoy being a cosmetologist. Okay. So pro number one is that you can do your own hair, which I feel like is the main number one pro for any female. Matter of fact, guys too, because who wouldn't enjoy the ability to do their own hair? Like the fact that you can wake up in the morning and be picky head, and then a couple hours or minutes later you have your life together because your hair is done. You didn't have to book an appointment with somebody else. You didn't have to pay somebody else. You just went into your bathroom and you did your own hair, or you're getting ready for the club, you get ready for the concert, and you ain't got to worry about booking an appointment with somebody because you got yourself. Like, sis, who wouldn't want to do their own hair? Who wouldn't want to know how to do their own hair and do it really well, I think that is the biggest pro of all times of being a cosmetologist, where you don't have to rely on anybody else. You don't have to worry about whether somebody's going to cancel your appointment. Like, you could just get up, go do your hair, and be on your merry way. Pro number two is that you make your own schedule. So when I say make your own schedule, means that you don't have to clock in you don't have to get up early in the morning if you don't want to. If you're not a morning person, then you don't have to get up in the morning. You can start your day off at 12 if that's what you like to do. If you're not a night person, you don't have to do hair at night. You can stop taking appointments at 2, 3, 4, 5 o'clock. You can start taking appointments whenever you feel like it, because you make your own schedule. You don't have to worry about if you're running late to start your job, that you're going to get in trouble, or if you don't clock in at 9 and clock out at 5, that you might get overtime. Like, nobody dictates what time you work. If you feel like you want to take one client today, guess what, sis? You can take one client today. If you feel like you want to be booked from sunup to sundown, you can be booked from sunup to sundown, because nobody is telling you when you need to work. Nobody is telling you when you can't work. And I just think that that's a plus, because some days you may not be feeling it, and you may say, okay, well, I don't have nobody else on my books for the rest of the day. I'm gonna just close everything out, and I'm gonna just go handle what I need to handle, or I'm gonna just go and be to myself. Nobody tells you when you need to be behind a chair. Now, what I can say is, that's only if you are working for yourself. Now, if you are a cosmetologist and you work in somebody else's salon, then yes, you do have a schedule that you have to maintain, and you cannot go over overtime, and you have to be there when the shop is open. But if you work for yourself and you work at your own salon, or you have your own booth, or you're paying booth rent, you make your own schedule. Also, to go along with that pro is vacation time. So if you feel like next month you want to take a vacation, you don't have to put in a request form to a boss. You don't have to worry about, well, what's going to happen if I take a whole month off. If you want to take a whole month off, sis, you can take a whole month off, because nobody's there to check you. It's you. You are the boss. You know what I'm saying? Pro number three is that you are in charge of your own money, meaning you don't have to you don't have to count your hours and make sure nobody's jipping you out your money, because after every service, you're collecting all your money. You feel me? So you don't have to be like, oh, well, I don't get paid till next week. I don't get paid till the first of the month and the last of the month, or every 2 weeks, or nothing like that. Like, you are in charge of your money. You pay yourself at the end of every service. Because you are in charge of your money, you can spike your prices up just so that you can have enough money for your vacation, or you can book more appointments that month, or you can overbook yourself that month just so you can make sure that you have the money for your vacation. You know, you can do things like that. Nobody's counting your pockets. You are in charge of your money. If you want, you can get it in Cash App. You can get it in cash. You can do credit cards, which is a whole different video about people disputing charges, baby. Let me tell you, people dispute them charges with credit cards. So me personally, I prefer cash or Cash App, because ain't no dispute if you can't get your hair done. That's on that. So pro number 4, I think this is 4. So pro number 4 is that you'll always have a job. So what I mean is, somebody's always gonna need their hair done. Somebody's always getting married. Somebody's always going to have to go to a function. Somebody's always going back to school, and somebody's going to always need their hair done. So as long as people need their hair done, you're going to have a job. Now, the only way that you'll be out of a job is if that you stop excelling yourself and stop promoting yourself, and you just stop caring and nobody's checking for you. But as long as you're out there doing hair and people are needing their hair done, you're always going to have a job, and you're always going to get paid. So yeah, like I said, people are always going to need their hair done, and while they're needing their hair done, people are always going to pay for that. So you're in a field that has constant money in rotation. That's always, somebody's always going to need you. All right, so the 5th pro, which is the last pro, is that there is no dress code to being a cosmetologist. Now, while you are in cosmetology school, they're going to tell you that you have to wear all black shirt, black pants, black shoes, and your makeup has to always be done, and your hair has to always be done. And that's because the reason why you have to wear all black is because they want you to fade into the background and your client to be the spotlight. And if you're wearing crazy colors, then they feel like that takes the attention off of the client, and you want the attention to be all on the client. But sis, when you get out of school, you're not going to want to wear black, you feel me? Because you've worn black for 1,500 hours, that when you start working for yourself, you're going to put on colors. Now, you can wear whatever you want whenever you are doing someone's hair. You can look however you want when you're doing someone's hair, because like I said earlier, you're your own boss. Nobody's in charge of you. Nobody's telling you how you go to work or what you look like when you go to work. But what I will say is, if you don't look put together, people are not going to come sit in your chair. Because I know me personally, if I'm getting my makeup done and I see your makeup on a daily basis and it's not up to par, I'm not letting you touch my face. Or if I decide that I want somebody else to do my hair, and you say that you can do my hair, but when I come to your shop and your hair's all over your head, I'm not sitting down. I'm going to leave. So yes, you can wear whatever you want. That's the pro. But I would always say stay professional. Like this, I would go to work like this. I would do somebody's hair like this because I feel like I look cute. My hair's done. My makeup's done. I have on a cute little outfit. I would go to work like this. Now, sometimes you might catch me slipping. If I'm doing your hair early in the morning at like 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, I might do your hair with a bonnet on. I might do a t-shirt and some shorts. But most of the time, if I'm doing that, it's a client that I've had in rotation already, and they already know me, and they know my work, they know my worth, and I don't have to worry about them thinking, oh Lord, I hope this girl not about to do my hair, because they already know that I know what I'm doing. But if it's a new client, trust and believe, baby, I'm gonna be on point. Like I said, a pro of being a cosmetologist is that you don't have a dress code, you don't have a uniform, you don't have to wear a button-down shirt with some slacks, you don't have to wear a shirt with no logo on it or anything like that. But that's if you are a self-employed cosmetologist. Now, if you work for somebody else, they may have you wear a certain color, they may have you wear a scrub sometimes, they may have polo shirts with their logo on it, and you may have to wear that. They may tell you that you have to wear all black. But if you are a self-employed cosmetologist, then you don't have to wear anything that you don't want to. Okay? Now that we got all the pros out the way, all the good stuff, all the gushy stuff out the way, it's time to get into the cons. So for the first con is clients and your policies. So the whole thing about your prices and your policies and what you will do, what you won't do, how the client feel you should do, they really need to relax with that, because a lot of clients feel like they are entitled to a lot of things. Okay, they're gonna tell you how much they think you should charge them, even though you have set prices. You may have a website with policies in it, and your policy is going to say one thing, and they still going to come to your door, knocking on your door, trying to tell you another thing, and you can refer them to your policies, but they still going to feel like, well, the customer's always right, and no matter what your policies say, I'm still going to do me. And sis, that will get you all automatically, bye, I'll see you later, and you still going to get charged. That's con number one. Some customers, not all, some customers feel entitled to a lot of things. So con number two is that people do not read. Okay, this is a really important one. So say you have your policies on your website and you tell your clients before booking, please read all policies throughout and make sure you understand everything. Your policies can say no extra people, come with your hair washed and blow dried, no kids unless being serviced, no food and drinks. You can say whatever you want in your policies. People will not read any of that. They're gonna come with their hair dirty, they're gonna come with build-up, they're gonna come with their boyfriends, they're gonna bring their kids, and their kids is gonna be running around breaking things, and all because they didn't read the policies. Or say you post something on Instagram about a special. Everything about that special you will list under your pictures, and guess what? Somebody's still gonna DM you and say, what I gotta do to get the special? What the special include? How I get 50% off? They gonna ask you dumb questions like that, and you gonna really be sitting there like, I literally took the time to type up this caption to let you all know, so that way you don't have to DM me. You can go straight to my website and book, so you don't have to wait on me to reply back, and you still ask me questions. Like, yeah, that's all. People do not read, do not expect them to read. You can put it all in caps, in red, underline, in bold, and they still will not read it. You could put warning in front of it, and they still will not read it. These people will still DM you and ask you the same thing that you just listed on your Instagram. That's not a big con, but it can get aggravating when you have tons of people on a daily asking you questions that you already answered, whether it be on your social media platforms or on your website. Somebody's still gonna ask you the questions, and it's aggravating. Yeah, it is. So con number three is that although this is a career that you will make money in throughout your lifetime as long as you are doing hair, this is also a very undervalued career. Some people think that it doesn't take much to be a cosmetologist. It doesn't take much to be a hairstylist or a nail tech or a makeup artist, this, that, and the third. But it actually takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of hours, a lot of learning. People think that, oh, you can just wake up one day and know how to do hair, and that's not always the case. They don't really value the art of being a cosmetologist. I feel like cosmetology in a whole is an art, and people need to respect it more, because we go through a lot of schooling. We're always learning, no matter what. We're always learning, whether it be in school, even after school, you're taking classes to enhance yourself. You're always rebuilding and rebranding, and you're always having to market and put yourself out there, and you're always doing hard work, but nobody sees your hard work, because that's not what people want to see. People just want to see, oh, she know how to braid, so it can't be that hard. Oh, she know how to do this, it can't be that hard, I could do it too. And people don't really respect it, which I don't understand, because they should respect cosmetologists more, in my opinion. I might be a little biased, but what else? Con number 4 is that your clients will think that you are their therapist, they'll think that you're their doctor, and then they'll think that you're also a magician. Yes, a magician. The moment that you allow them to talk about another stylist or what's going on in their life, then they're gonna always want to come to you and talk about things that happen in their life. And not to say that that's bad, but when you are constantly hearing about other people's problems, it brings your mood down, it brings your vibe down. You start to get their stress that they have, and it starts to make stress on you, and that's not good. So like I said, they'll think that you're their therapist, and they'll want to talk to you about their feelings, or they'll want to talk to you about how Lil Ray cheated on them last month. And honestly, you could care less, and you don't want to be rude about it, so you sit there and you listen. But if that's the case and you don't really care about it, turn the TV on, turn the music up. Try to switch the subject and make it more about hair. Like, oh, okay, well, yeah, he shouldn't have did that, but when's the last time you got your ends clipped or something like that? Like, just revert it back to hair, because, like I said, you don't want other people stress on you, because that makes you stressed out. And girl, you don't want no stress, because stress brings wrinkles and baldness, and we don't need it. Also, they'll also think that you're their doctor. So say like I don't know, they may have like a rash or something around their hairline, and you don't really know what's going on, because yes, they teach you about like diseases and stuff in hair school, but they don't teach you how to cure certain things and stuff like that. They just tell you to refer them to their primary care physician. And the people would think that just because you do hair and it's around their hairline, that you know exactly what they need to fix it, or I don't know. The doctor and magician kind of goes hand in hand, because somebody will come to you with bald spots and hair that won't grow. And then they'll be like, well, what I could do to get my hair to grow, what I could do to get my edges to grow, what I could do to do this, what I could, and you can give them suggestions, but who's to say that your suggestions won't work, because something else might be internally wrong with them. And they don't want to go see a doctor, because they're like, oh, well, my hairstylist told me I could just rub some oils on my scalp and I'm going to be good and my hair going to grow back, when really they may have alopecia, or they may have some type of like bacteria on the scalp that is eating away on their hair, that's making it fall out, and they don't really know that, because they're not going to a real doctor. They're thinking that you're their doctor. And as far as a magician, girl, I done had people sit in my chair with no edges, and they want you to give them baby hairs. How? Or they'll have bald spots, and they'll tell you, I want cornrows straight to the back, but I need you to cover my bald spot. And then you're like, how? Like, they think that because you're a hairstylist that you know how to make things appear that aren't there, or make things go away that they don't want there. And it's like, I don't really, the only way I can give you edges is with a wig, and most people do not like wigs, especially a lot of older ladies. They are not into the wigs that we wear now. Like, they'll go to the hair salon and buy wigs, and then they want you to make that one look natural, or they want you to curl it and it's synthetic hair, and you try to explain to them that, sis, synthetic hair don't curl, it's gonna burn. You need real hair, but they don't want to pay the price for it. So it's just a whole lot of, and it's just something that you have to prepare yourself for, to let people know that I don't know. Like, you really have to tell people, I don't know. And they're going to get mad. Well, you supposed to be the hairstylist. You should know how to make my edges grow. No, I don't know how to make your edges grow. I don't know what you want me to do. For the last con, which is con number 5, is family and friend discounts. So a lot of people who are very close to you, who are either your family, know your family, or a friend, they feel like they are entitled to discounts just because they know you. But knowing you not gonna pay your bills, knowing you not gonna get you to the classes that you need to take, knowing you not gonna get the product that you need to buy. So when it comes to family and friend discounts, you can't give them out to everybody. Like, the same people that's asking you for discounts, they did not kick it with you in hair school. They did not help you pay for hair school. They did not help you pay for those products that you're using in their hair. They're not helping you pay your rent, your gas bill, your light bill, your water bill. They're not helping you do none of that, but they want you to do their hair for free. Like, you have to tell those same people, those family and friends, it's going to be a hard conversation, but you have to let them know that I'm sorry, but if I was somebody else, you would pay them. And that's what a lot of people don't realize. Like, they feel like, well, my little cousin do hair, so I could just go to her and she ain't gonna charge me. No, I'm still gonna charge you, because if I didn't do hair, you would still go to that other person and pay them. So why not pay me? Like, I never understood that, but it is what it is. You're gonna have people that's like, oh, well, I changed your diapers. Okay, sis, but I gotta change my lights and they need to be paid. So who's gonna pay for them? Because you trying to pay me with I'm your cousin, and I can't go to Cox like that. I can't go to the water people like that, and I can't go to the energy people like that. So I need my coins. I need my money. You feel me? Comment below how many people have asked you for you to do their hair for free, just on the strength of they know you and you know them. Let me know in the comments below. We're gonna see. We're gonna take a poll today, baby. Let me know in the comments below how many people have asked you to do their hair for free just because they know you. Another thing is, people gonna want discounts because they're gonna say, oh, well, my birthday this weekend, how much you gonna charge me for this? Sis, my price is the same no matter what occasion you gotta go to, okay? Whether it's your wedding, your birthday, your anniversary, your funeral, whatever, my price is still the same. I don't know what no discount is. I don't even know how to spell discount, and that's real. And then if we about to be quite honest, special occasion discounts, baby, that's a little bit more. That's a little bit up there. So you really don't want to know how much I'm gonna charge you for a special occasion, okay? So, all right, friends, so I hope you guys enjoyed this first episode of Confessions of a Cosmetologist. If you did, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, as well as comment down below on which is your favorite pro and which is your favorite con, and let's have a discussion down there, okay? Also, make sure you guys subscribe and hit the bell button right next to it so that way you get notified every time I post a video. I'm gonna try to get these confessions up maybe once a week on, I don't know, Tuesdays or Thursdays. We'll see how it goes, how my weeks go, but I'll try to get it up once a week. And if y'all have any other topics that y'all want to know about, make sure that y'all leave it down in the comments below. And like always, I love you. Bye.